Good evening. I want to react to Tom MacDonald for the first time. I think he's not controversial at all because he speaks out what's going on in the world. And even though this song is called Your America, I give you my 2 cents on the German perspective of all this. And if you're interested, stay tuned. Let's get into it.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less, and LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
So let me pause right here. So let me cover here the first part. So the first part, I don't go here sentence for sentence, but the first line is quite good because I can, as a German, I can really relate to this because they're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. So we have the same problem here with the Antifa, because when you say that you love Germany and you're kind of proud to be a German, you're a racist automatically. Our government, the last 15 years or something, they're defunding our police in a big way. Yeah, I see here quite some similarities. Yeah. The next part I want to cover is I'll be filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it is not appropriate if you tell us that it is. So we in Germany, you people might think that this is a joke what I'm saying to you right now. We have an LGBTQ kindergarten in Berlin. So in this kindergarten, little kids were told something like consent and things about sex and gender and all that. Yeah, it's horrible. So all these topics should be kept away from kids, but they force it on kids because of one reason. And one reason only. So the grown-ass men, the grown-ass woman, they made up their mind. They're formed individuals. If you are a member of the LGBTQ and you try to force your agendas on full-grown individuals, you hit a wall at some point. But kids, you can easily indoctrinate kids. And this is what they want to do. At least it seems to me that way.
Words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered. Like, who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy.
You know what? I really can't. This is something that I find really weird. So nowadays, it's totally normal that gay people, nothing against gay people. You can make love with whoever you want, so to speak. I don't care. But it's a private thing. So, but tell me, how can you be proud of being gay, you were not slaughtered on the street nowadays. At least you don't live in Afghanistan or something like that. How can you be proud of being gay? I could be proud of being straight. I don't know. So we have a Pride Month for gay people and the LGBTQ, but we don't have in Germany a Pride Month for soldiers. It's weird for me. It seems like nowadays it's kind of normal when a dude identifies himself as a female, which he clearly isn't. He can easily walk into a women's bathroom and they can infiltrate women's sports. If a guy sucks in his sport because the competitives are too strong for him, he switches over to the female league and wins everything and get an applause for it. How weird is this world? So I clearly can't cover all of this because it's a lot of lyrics. Like it's typically Tom MacDonald. It's a lot of lyrics, but I speak my mind about the things that I picked out. If you have an opinion on this song, write it in the comments down below.
You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my first.
Oh yeah, a mask and being progressive, like the Antifa, who think that they're good ones. They really think that they're the good ones. Really? You know what? The Antifa in Germany, they're against capitalism, but profit from capitalism. You know where this is going? The Antifa always consider themselves like the fist of the middle class, but when they go into to demonstrate and things like that, the only things that they destroy is things from the middle class. It's, hypocrites. It's just hypocrites. It's a bunch of idiots. It's a bunch of idiots who can't get their life in line, so they have to destroy other people's lives, because without that, they wouldn't have any meaning. And I don't know. They're just stupid people.
Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. You told us we're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us.
Yeah, it's always divide and conquer. It's always divide and conquer. This is government policy. So the horror scenario for any government all around the world is if the people would stand united, they couldn't control us. But as long as we are stupid enough and let us divide from a higher power, so we'll be easily controlled. And we can be easily controlled because all of the he said, she said kind of bullshit in the kindergarten or in middle school or whatever. It's the same with the society. If you keep the people divided, you can easily control them. But when they stand together, there's no control. So that's the reason why the government always wants to keep the people divided.
We're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
This is the thing I really love about America, your Second Amendment, because in Germany, you are a born victim. So, yeah, just like I said in previous videos, if someone's tried to kill you, you have to respond in the mildest form. So, which means you are a victim and you can practically do nothing. In America, you have a little bit more chances to survive, because if in Germany someone's want to kill you, you can't respond with deadly force. No, you can't. Because if you try to, you end up in jail too. What I always liked about Tom MacDonald is he didn't candy coat anything, and he's speaking facts. And I get that a lot of people hate him for this, because a lot of people don't want to hear the truth right now, because a lot more people than you think live in their own bubble, and they don't want to hear, and they don't want to see anything what shakes up their roof. It's like denying. It's like a reality denial. They don't want to say it. They want to straight live their life in tunnel vision, and they don't want to see it. But at least when you have kids, you have to see the surroundings, because this is what you push your kid into, in a crazy freaking world where men can become women overnight, where nations, countries going totally nuts, giving a shit about their own people. The governments are only in existence because of money and power. They don't give a shit about the people who make the money for them in the first place. You're screwed on so many sides nowadays. And the more you read about that, the more you learn about this, the more you go down this dirty, stinky rabbit hole, the more you get frustrated, and I totally get it. But we have to. It's time to step out of the comfort zone and face reality, because if we deny reality, the crazy people can do whatever the hell they want without any resistance. And this is a real problem. And I'm pretty happy that more and more independent artists and regular artists coming out and saying the truth and speaking facts. Because if this whole thing is a niche genre, it's not will be heard on a big screen, but it needs to. Problems have to be addressed without any stigmatization from idiots. So people, that was it from me. Goodbye.